So good afternoon, everyone. I will start today, and the staff will follow. And of course, you have a briefing after that. Hello, how are you? It's okay. The General Assembly is holding a high-level debate on crime prevention and sustainable development through sports. The President of the UN General Assembly, Mr. Dennis Francis, spoke at the opening segment this morning in the GA Hall. The PGA stressed that sports promote health and well-being, the Sustainable Development Goals, healthy competition, and encourage youth to stay away from the path of crime. He praised the joint UNODC and International Olympic Committee initiative, Sport Against Crime, Outreach, Resilience, Empowerment, which is called SCORE, to integrate sports into youth crime prevention initiatives. President Francis also highlighted that threats to sport come in many forms, from competition manipulation, illegal betting, and corruption to transnational organized crime linked to sport competitions, athlete transfers, and sport administration. He believes that such issues demonstrate the need to strengthen legal frameworks, enhance research and understanding of evolving threats, and build capacity. Other speakers were representatives of DESA, UNODC, the Commission on Crime Prevention and Criminal Justice, and the International Olympic Committee Executive Board, among others. The meeting is co-organized by the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. This afternoon, the PGA will deliver remarks at a side event on the margins of this high-level debate. So tomorrow, 6 June, the General Assembly will hold two elections. In the morning, there will be the election for the 5 non-permanent members of the Security Council biennium 2025-2026. There are 5 seats available for 5 candidates from the African group, the Asia-Pacific group, the Latin American and the Caribbean group, and the Western European and others group. The election will start at 10 a.m. at the J Hall, and some member states' representatives are planning to deliver remarks after the vote. There will be a stakeout for you the entire day there tomorrow, so feel free to go there. In the afternoon, member states will return to the GA Hall to elect the President of the General Assembly for the 79th session. The candidate for PGA 79 is the former Prime Minister of Cameroon, His Excellency Mr. Philemon Yang. The election for the next PGA will take place at 3 p.m. And of course, we thank our colleagues from UNTV, Malu, and UN Webcast for co-organizing the stakeout for both elections. You are welcome to go there as well. PJ Dennis Francis recorded a video message to mark World Environment Day, which is being celebrated this year in Riyadh in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. In his message, the President of the General Assembly recalled that sustainability remains a top priority for his term. He asked the member states and stakeholders to unite in efforts to preserve the environment. The chosen theme for this year is land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience. Mr. Francis believes that the day offers also the opportunity to reaffirm our commitment to incorporate a sustainability dimension in all our endeavors to protect our planet. And according to the UN, there are 12 million hectares of land lost to degradation, which affects food security, water supplies, and risks significant economic losses, among other problems. The PGA stressed that halting desertification and building drought resilience are pivotal to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. For the entire message, you can go to the PGA's YouTube channel, which is www.youtube.com/@UNPGA78. And last but not least, this afternoon at 5 p.m., President Dennis Francis will be received by the Foreign Press Correspondents USA to meet journalists from around the globe. He will speak about peace and security, sustainability, and the role of multilateralism in the UN agenda. This will be followed by a reception for members of the media. And if you follow the PGA on his ex-social media account, you must have noticed that yesterday he congratulated the President-elect of Mexico, Her Excellency Ms. Claudia Sheinbaum, on her victory at the elections on Sunday, as well as the President-elect of Iceland, Her Excellency Ms. Hala Tómasdóttir, after she won the elections also on Sunday. So congratulations again to these newly elected female leaders and to the peoples of Mexico and Iceland. this is everything for today. Do you have anything here or on the screen? Maggie, how are you today? Good to see you.
Since you're mentioning sports,
Sure.
Monica, just wondering if the
Oh, no, she's
PGA...
there. She's still there.
Sorry, sorry, Maggie, there's somebody. If you are online, if you could just mute your microphone, that's Maggie, because Maggie will ask a question, then you can come in and ask your question, okay? Thanks. Go ahead.
just wondering if the PGA is planning to go to the Olympics in France this summer.
Yeah, there will be soon some travel announcements, and we will definitely bring that for you in due time. The PGA has been cooperating very closely with the IOC, but also with other organizations to really promote sports and promote sports for the SDGs as well, as we say, sports for the SDG goals. Okay, anyone? Hey, Emily, how are you? It's okay. Go ahead.
Hi, Monica. Just for those of us who have not covered a lot of elections, can you remind us the process of the election of the the elected members of the Security Council? Is it by paper ballot or?
Yes, yes, absolutely. And for that, the General Assembly will need for a member to be elected a two-third majority. So that will be the case tomorrow. And I also can tell you that the candidates, again, we have a clean slate, 5 candidates, 5 seats, but this is no guarantee. The election has to take place, and these candidates have to be voted in order to secure a place in the Security Council. So the candidates are Somalia for the seat of the African group, Pakistan to the seat of the Asia-Pacific group, Panama for the seat of Latin America and the Caribbean group, Denmark and Greece for 2 seats of Western European and others group. And since you asked, Emily, thanks for that, because I also have to say that there will be, their mandate will start on the 1st of January 2025 for 2 years, as we know. And the 5 outgoing members that will be there until the 31st of December are Ecuador, Japan, Malta, Mozambique, and Switzerland. So that's it. Anything else? If not, I would say thank you so much. Staff is coming, and afterwards, another briefing. Thanks.